My name is Lynn Seeloff. I met Jack the first summer I worked at camp because he always came to orientation to talk to the staff, to tell us just a little bit about himself and why he started camp and what camp means to him. I started coming to camp in the fall of 2004. I volunteered for one of my classes for therapeutic recreation. I had previously heard about it that school year, but I just wasn't able to volunteer. And so I came to volunteer for a weekend with my class, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to volunteer again, and the director at the time said, well, why don't you come and work? Like, you'll come and you'll get to be here and you'll get paid, so it's a win-win. And so I started working as a cabin staff with the campers, and then I worked in the outpost my first summer. I was program coordinator my second summer, and then by my third summer I had graduated from Central, so I started working as the assistant director, and that's what I currently am. The Fowler Center to me, right now the Fowler Center to me means home. I think because there's just so many familiar faces, and we get new ones all the time, but there's still those constants. I see the campers that come to the respite, honestly, more than I see my family, so they are like family to me. It's just a home away from home for the campers as well. They find comfort here, they find sanctuary here, they're not worried about not being with their families, and they can come and have a good time, because even though there's new counselors and new faces all the time taking care of them, they still equate with the Fowler Center being a safe place, being home to them. Jack liked to have a lot of fun. He, what was he like? He would always be up for anything. Two things I always remember about him was he would always be like, shh, because he would always be like making jokes or trying to get in trouble, and or getting other people in trouble, and he would always be sticking out his tongue at people. He just liked to have fun. They were saying earlier today how he was always moving and always going, and that was true. He would just come up to camp and want to walk around and like see what was going on, make sure things were moving forward, and make sure that that his vision was still being lived out. I think to maintain what Jack started, we just need to remember why he started it. It was just about people, and that individuals with special needs aren't any different. They deserve the same things, and they can get the same things out of recreation and out of the outdoors that we can, and maybe even more so. So we just need to remember it's about the people in order to maintain what he started. At his funeral, a previous director, Kat, had said, we didn't know how to not do it. Like we just do it because it's all we know. We put people up on a rock wall, we send them around the zip line, we put them on horses, we get them on the pontoon boat, we put them in floats, we back ride them on hay rides. There aren't any barriers because it's all we know. Like, it's what we've been taught from the previous staff who trained us, and it's what we teach the other staff is, if they want to do it, we're going to make sure they can do it, because that's what this place is all about.